Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this live storm coverage here, brought to you by Myrtle Beach Aware and powered by Detailed Electrical. We are watching some storms here and a significant tornado outbreak in parts of Mississippi, Louisiana, and Alabama this evening. Right now, currently, we are watching 3 tornado warnings right now and several other severe thunderstorm warnings and flash flood warnings as well. So we're going to break it all down. We're going to kind of walk through some of these right now and keep things moving right along. These severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings keep coming through relatively quickly. It looks like every couple minutes we're getting something new. So we're gonna tune right on over into our tornadoes here and take a look at these tornado warnings.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Take a look at our first tornado warning here. Be in our safe places, as we've got a tornado warning issued for you guys right now. So far, not seeing. Looks like back here there was a little bit of what could be a tornado. We can check out the correlation coefficient. This is checking for, look at this here. Looks like we've got a very good sized debris ball here. Looks like there's some debris. What are we looking at as far as neighborhoods or anything like that? Looks to be a little bit of some neighborhoods over here in this section of town here, over here in Thomasville. So these areas, Thomasville, definitely, hopefully you are in your safe place right now, as it looks like there could be a possible tornado on the ground just west of your location at this current moment. So we're watching that really, really close here. Now let's take a peek here. Let's go over to our second. I'm going to switch back here to relative velocity. We will come back to this storm here relatively quickly. And we were just issued another tornado warning.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
This tornado warning here is going to be for Marengo, Alabama, and Choctaw, Alabama. So if you're in those areas, you want to be taking cover immediately right now. As you can see here, we've got what appears to be some pretty tight rotation. These bright colors that we're seeing here, right here. And we got some bright colors over here. We got some bright here. So this is probably your circulating supercell, and this is going to be your tornado here at this point. So we definitely want to be in our safe places. If you are in the areas of Charles, definitely want to be in a safe place. Gaston, let's take a look here. Gaston, 8:04 p.m. is arrival time of this estimated tornado. Charles, you're probably right around 8 o'clock. And see if we can see any other little areas here. We've got trying to see what this road, Tortoise Road. The storm is pretty much right over top of you here in a few minutes here. So definitely want to keep an eye as we look out a little bit further. Whitfield by 8:14 p.m. and Moscow at 8:24. So definitely keeping an eye on this tornado here as well. Let's take a look over here at see if we can see any debris, any type of debris in this system at the current moment. We'll play this out here and look for any type of debris in this area here. Not seeing anything as of right now as far as debris goes. But this storm is moving relatively quick. Let's see what the tornado warning says. Tornado warning for northern Choctaw County and southwestern Alabama until 7:30. Well, that's been extended actually. So, tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of Choctaw County. So that's pretty good now. Definitely want to take cover if you are in a home in this county, in this area. Definitely want to take cover. Now let's look down here. We've got this tornado warning here. Looks like it has been extended off of a previous tornado warning. That cell is moving east-northeast at 47 miles per hour and will be near Quitman around 8:24 p.m. Let's see what this is saying here. This particular tornado warning expires in 34 minutes, so this one's been extended off of an original warning at 6:42 p.m. So definitely want to be in your safe places at this current moment right now. Let's take a peek at this tornado warning here. We'll switch back to our relative velocity here. We do have some rotation here. Right in. As soon as this stops, you got circulation right in here. Watching that circulation go at the current moment here. Definitely some circulation there. Let's check for debris on this one as well. These are pretty rural areas, so not looking to hopefully see too much in the way of debris. Nothing as of yet. I think a lot of this back here is just some scatter, not looking to be anything. Now, this is interesting. If we look right down in this area right here, just kind of watch that. Looks like it could be some debris of some kind. Now, this can be kind of hard to interpret sometimes, but we'll check with relative velocity and see what that was bringing up here. So it looks like we could have had a quick spin up of a tornado that was not warned here near Thomasville a short time ago. So it looks like that rotation has diminished greatly on that storm as well. So definitely want to keep an eye on these. Let's go back to this first one here. Looks like we have an observed tornado here. Still showing radar indicated, but definitely want to be watching this cell here right now. Sandersville area right now, you need to be in your safe place as this tornado is working its way through your area at the current moment. Unsure if any of these are actually on the ground. However, they are looking quite interesting here on radar at the current moment. You can see what appears to be debris here on the correlation coefficient here. This is not 100% for sure. However, we do look like we have a debris ball, and that kind of correlates right here with the relative velocity right on this outer side. So if you look here in that circled area is where your rotation is, and that's where our debris is looking to be on the radar. Definitely want to be in your safe places right now. If we've got three. We've got Wayne, Mississippi, Jones, Mississippi, Clark, Mississippi, Jasper, Mississippi, all under tornado expires in 32 minutes. We've got Wayne here, Mississippi. This is an extension to a tornado warning. And then we've got Marengo, Alabama, Choctaw, Alabama, all under a tornado warning as well. Let's zoom in here and take a peek at this tornado warned cell here. Still definitely looking like pretty strong rotation there for Sandersville. Moving east northeast at 45 miles per hour, so we can expect to see that storm basically moving towards Highway 37, 113, and definitely I'm trying to find some other little towns. There's so many little areas in here that we want to pay attention to. Very rural area, as you can kind of see looking at the map here. So hopefully not a ton of dwellings and places within these vicinities. So that's a good sign. However, very dangerous time here. We definitely want to be in our safe places. Please take shelter immediately if you're in the Sandersville and northeast of there as well. Definitely want to be in a safe place. We're looking up here, Quitman area by 8:30. We do have several severe thunderstorm warnings that we're watching here. The first one here is going to be for Marengo, Alabama, Choctaw, Alabama as well. We do have one Covington, Mississippi, Jones, Mississippi as well. Looks like we had some, this is where we had some tornadoes move through earlier, and they are reporting some damage. We got trees down off of Cuthrin Road and Highway 49 for a possible tornado. That was reported at 7:16 p.m., so about an hour ago almost here. It looks like this particular cell does have some hail associated with it. Not a very large hail core, but definitely something to pay attention to here. I suspect we could possibly see a tornado warning out of this cell here relatively soon as this kind of moves northeast up through this area. Definitely, we've got that tornado here on the leading edge of that right now, that one in Sandersville. So not too far behind it. We're looking at the possibility of maybe another tornado warning. I can suspect that we're going to see another one here pop up relatively soon for this area. We've got some pretty good rotation there. You can see that by Ellisville. You can see where those hook echoes are really starting to take shape there. So definitely want to keep an eye on this area here, as I expect we're probably going to see another tornado warning issued, or just an extension of these two tornado warnings that are currently existing now for this particular cell that is going to be moving through. Definitely starting to see some pretty decent tightening of rotation here, right in here. So want to keep an eye on that. If you are in the Ellisville, Laurel area, Laurel, you just were through it with another tornado. Let's see what we're looking at here on our high res. So as of right now, not seeing anything in the form of what could be possibly debris. Definitely some debris showing up right up here around Sandersville for that existing tornado warning right now. So be in your safe place. Please get in a safe place if you are in these areas right now. You're about to get hit with another very severe storm here. Not as tight of rotation as this one here, but we do have some very good rotation right here in the Seminary area, Ellisville, where we do have some storm reports here. Let's see what time those storm reports came in. This is 7:16 p.m. Trees down, possible tornado. So definitely we're watching that for the issuance of probably yet another tornado warning as the storm moves and tracks east northeast at 64 miles per hour. We can expect to see that in the Sandersville area roughly around 8:20, so about 20 more minutes. Laurel, you are looking at 8:10. You have about 6 minutes to be back in your safe places. This is not over for you guys yet. We do have this cell working its way up towards you at the current moment that we're keeping a big eye on here. A lot of rotation with that supercell as well. Let's take a peek here back at this other severe thunderstorm warning. Let's go back. This severe thunderstorm warning is associated also with that tornado warning, same area. So definitely want to be in a safe place here with this. Nothing too far south here, but we do have some storms heading that way here relatively quick. So these areas, this cell is working up and through relatively quickly here. So that's that tornado warn cell that is moving up into your area here, Quitman, and up near towards Lisman, Butler. Definitely want to be in your safe places as well, as this tornado warn cell, I would assume, is going to be extended further here relatively soon. Let's go back and take a peek at this rotation here and see if we see any bit of tightening at all in any way, shape, or form. I am starting to see a little bit as we get this new, you can see here, let's stop this right here. So here is your rotating, if I can get this to stop for you. So, okay, now here is your rotating supercell, and here looks to be what could be another tornado here as we are getting towards Ellisville right now. I'd imagine this is going to go tornado warned here really soon. Got a lot of rotation right in here. So definitely want to keep our eyes on this area as things progress here. I definitely would suspect, I don't know if they'll issue it out here for Ellisville or maybe a little bit further, but I would assume we're going to have a tornado warning here again relatively soon. Nothing new as of yet, but we are definitely keeping a very close eye on this as this progresses forward. So switching back over here to our tornado warnings here.
We have a child together. They obviously weren't ready. There have been times
Taking a peek at this Sandersville storm, still a lot of rotation associated with that storm. Let's check back in here with our correlation coefficient here.
and like just right.
Not seeing any debris on that specific storm.
That everything's gonna be okay. Good.
Let's see what we've got on this Wayne storm.
Because I know
Oh, that's the same one. Let's go back out. We're going to come to this.
it's gonna be okay, but at the same,
Checking out this tornado warned area.
you know, we did life completely on our own, and we had kids in the league, and we struggled trying to work in 3 jobs just to get us groceries for the next week or whatever.
Not seeing anything there. I would assume that this is probably going to be set to expire here relatively soon. Looks like we do have some weak rotation here in this area right here. Not a whole lot of well-defined tight rotation there. We do have some bright reds, but I believe that that's probably going to be allowed to expire here relatively soon. Let's check back in here. Still nothing. Tornado warned on that other cell here. Let's check back in with that. Definitely looks to me, no, I'm not the National Weather Service, but that to me looks like another tornado in this area here, heading northeast towards Ellisville at the current moment. Definitely appears to be rotating supercell and a tornado here. So definitely keeping a close eye on that. If you are in Ellisville, you need to go ahead and get in your safe space as quickly as you can, as this storm is approaching relatively fast and will most likely be in your area here in by 8:25 p.m. In Ellisville. I want to thank you guys for joining us here this evening. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to our YouTube page. That would be greatly appreciative. We would love to see you guys subscribe so you can get some nice coverage here as we are moving through this potential tornado outbreak here this evening.
And not fixing Elizabeth Rice. And then number 3, focusing on transplant. Because I feel like if I don't have that, I won't have the.
Even though Amber's very resilient and very capable, she's got in over that.
Still no tornado warning issued on this particular cell here. Not sure if they're just going to allow this to continue these tornadoes here, but definitely very good rotation here. Just east of Heidelberg, moving northeast at about 50 miles per hour, 45, 50 miles per hour. Let's check our high-res coefficient here. They are looking to see some 1-inch hail here associated with this storm, 1.5 inches hail size.
Today, we are shopping because I'm in an Easter outfit.
Very good chance we have a tornado here with this particular cell. Just exited outside of Sandersville. Heidelberg's in it now on that outside edge and moving towards Summerall. Summerall's in it. I would suspect probably, let's take a measurement here really fast. Take a peek here. We'll calculate that out here. Summerall, Goodwater 5 minutes, Nancy 8 minutes, Hale 13 minutes, DeSoto 17 minutes. That's showing population of 0, so that looks like it's a good opportunity here for some very rural area. Still watching this particular cell right here outside of Seminary right now. It is moving towards the Laurel area, looking to be in your area around 8:20 between 8:11 and 8:20. So probably going to be about 8:15.
1, 2, 3. Let's
This rotation here in this tornado doesn't seem to want to give up here. This one that just went through Heidelberg and heading towards Quitman. Still very strong rotation. Apparently not a whole lot of structures or anything in this area, which is a good thing as we're not seeing any debris on the coefficient here. The correlation coefficient does not mean it's not hitting structures at the current moment, but definitely not seeing any rotation. Still no tornado warning on this, which looks like the rotation on that southwest end has actually dissipated, which is a great thing as the storm is working its way northeast. Come up here a little bit further north and check out these tornado warnings and severe thunderstorm warnings. This severe thunderstorm warning right in here looks to be most likely just wind induced here at this current moment. But they are anticipating this storm right here working through with that tornado warning to enter into that area. So you're looking at Lisbon roughly around 8:57. So a little bit of time to get in your safe place as this rotation is continuing to track towards you at the northeast. So east northeast at 43 miles per hour. Definitely a dangerous storm here as this cell is working towards your area. Let's take a peek back here at some storm reports. This here is a tornado report here. Lakeview subdivision has damaged trees down a couple of homes in the area, as well as businesses received damage. So I would imagine the National Weather Service will be out there surveying that damage probably in the morning, as well as many other areas in Mississippi, Louisiana, and Alabama, as we've had quite a few tornado warnings here throughout the afternoon and into the evening hours. Still watching these areas here with possible tornadoes on the ground at the current moment here. Let's get tuned back in here to this Heidelberg cell as it is working its way through. Thank you for tuning in here this evening for our live storm coverage. I know this is not Myrtle Beach. However, there's nothing happening here in Myrtle Beach, so we're going to chase the storms where they're happening. And tonight, Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana seem to be the place to be. So there are several other feeds right now where guys are live at the current moment chasing these storms. Not sure if they got into any tornadoes here today. But I'll be anxious to see if any of these guys actually got into some of these tornadoes as they were working their way through this afternoon and into the evening hours. Right now, currently, we are still watching this cell right here. This is a tornado warned cell working its way towards Shabuda. I'm sure that's how you say it. I'm not sure 100%, but definitely need to be in your safe place if you're on the outskirts of this right here around. Let's see if we can get a road name. Summerall Road, Highway 45, getting ready to cross Highway 45 as we speak. within the next minute or so, a couple minutes, 8:47. So a little bit of time here. Doesn't look like 8:47 is really a time frame here. So that's probably from another cell. So let's take a peek here. We'll measure that out right now. Let's see some town names. DeSoto, 3 minutes. DeSoto, 3 minutes for that impact here of this tornado warned cell here working its way through.
I don't know that Trent and I can provide that, so we started looking through options and.
Let's check the population from DeSoto all the way to Lisbon and see what we're looking at here. 493, so we're looking Hale 6 minutes, DeSoto 9 minutes, Sells Prairie 15 minutes, Carmichael 18 minutes, Junction City 19, Manassas 20 minutes, Linton 21 minutes, Threadville 24, Hinton 33 minutes, Cyril 39 minutes, Land 39 minutes, Hurricane Creek 39 minutes, West Butler 40 minutes, Riderwood 43 minutes, Pushmonta 44 minutes, Yantley 46 minutes, and Lisman 47 minutes for this cell. Population 493 individuals. So it looks to be getting into a little bit of a populated area, not highly populated, still a very rural area, but we definitely want to watch these areas as we move through.
You just need to be close to me.
49 miles per hour moving east-northeast. So Lisman, 8:52 p.m., 8:52 p.m. Down to 2 tornado warnings, both here in this particular region as we speak right now. So we're watching these 2 particular tornado warnings. This first one here, right around Shabuda and back into Heidelberg, will expire here probably in a couple minutes as this cell works its way through and up towards Quitman and in between Shabuda and Quitman. So that tornado warning will expire here relatively shortly as this cell moves through, and will probably be continued as we get up towards Lisman as well. If you're watching us live here on Facebook or YouTube, we appreciate your support. We thank you for joining us here this evening for this live storm coverage powered by Detailed Electrical. If you have any electrical needs, Detailed Electrical will gladly help you with that. Wonderful company out here in Myrtle Beach, and they do service the North Carolina area as well. So if you need any electrical assistance, give them a call. Their link is in our descriptions and all over our Facebook page. All right, so we're continuing to watch this cell here, this rotating cell that is tornado warned. Working to the east-northeast. Let's check out what little towns are in between here. 49 miles per hour. We've got Hale in 1 minute, DeSoto 5 minutes, Manassas 16 minutes. Let's check out our high-res coefficient here. Looks like we could have a little tiny bit of debris. Nothing as far as like a major debris ball at this current moment right now.
basically our next step is to pack them up and move them out.
But definitely some still well-defined rotation here along with this tornado warned cell. Still just these 2 tornado warnings at the current moment. We are watching other systems. Let's go down here and take a peek at this severe thunderstorm warned cell right now. Check that out, moving through Ellisville. This is the one previously that had some pretty good rotation on that southwest corner. Right now, looking like that rotation has pretty much subsided, and we do have that general supercell rotation there, but nothing as far as major tornadic activity here on that cell. There's where we had down there near Columbia is where we had that previously. Reported tornado damage. Come back up here and take a peek at this system. Definitely seeing some good rotation here. This is still very tight rotation as this cell is moving just past on the outskirts of Quitman and Shibuda at the current moment. Paying close attention to that as it's working up towards Lisbon. Right now, currently, these 2 tornado warnings, 3 other severe thunderstorm warnings, and 2 flash flood warnings.
Any big Easter plans for Megan? She's got like 3 Easter baskets. She's got one to us, and then well, mom and she's off. So I know it's crazy. She's grown up so much. It's a little strange and different to see her as a mom.
So,
I've never seen her before at all. I would say she does very well with it. Because in a way, as her oh.
continuing to watch this cell.
She has 3 more individuals on her route. Me, Leighton, and Bryce can be a wanting handful, absolutely. And she's trying to make time for everything else that's going on in the house. It's a lot of stress, and it's definitely noticeable. You need to move back to where you're only 5 minutes away. Well, one of our goals is
Not seeing a well-defined hook echo with this. We do have a little bit of a indent here into the storm, but not a well-defined hook echo at the current moment. Definitely not where that rotation is.
less eyes on us, less noise, and better, in my opinion. We just get no 40 or something. We'll be okay.
Still, both these tornado warnings are in effect at the current moment. I suspect that this back half right in here is going to drop off here relatively soon. And unsure if they'll continue it. I suspect they probably will continue that tornado warning as this system moves up through.
I'm not sure that I want it to, you know, any word about.
Either way, right now, even with what's going on, given the situation, anybody within this area in here up to Lisbon needs to be in your safe space. Let's measure this out here. Still moving 49. Sal's Prairie in 2 minutes. Carmichael 6 minutes. Junction City 7 minutes. Manassas 8 minutes. Crandall 10 minutes. Threadville 11 minutes. Hinton 20 minutes. Land 25 minutes. So half hour. Lisbon's going to be 33 minutes. Population 493.
That's what I'm going to do. Anything new?
We're in the process of trying to move into,
Oh, so who's we?
me and Colin are visiting his parents to tell them our big news. He wants to tell them last minute, however, I'm sitting here with his mom and sister.
Rotation's not quite as well defined as it was, but still definitely some good rotation there. A little bit tight, still.
Which area is that?
Let's hop away from that here for a quick minute and check back in on these severe storms down here. Summerall, Ellisville, Laurel.
Which one? I think I was.
Down to one tornado warning here now. That back tornado warning has dropped off like I suspected it would. Watching this particular area of rotation right in here. These areas need to be in their safe places, as a tornado could be possibly on the ground. While we're tracking that, let's hop on up here to Myrtle Beach and see what we got going on in the Myrtle Beach area right now. Let's switch over to our Wilmington radar and take a look. Not a whole lot going on out there right now for Myrtle Beach. We do have a warm front that will be working its way in through over the evening hours. And by tomorrow morning, we will have highs in the 60s. Which is going to set us up for the potential to see some thunderstorms, possible thunderstorms, and some rain in the overnight hours. May see a rumble of thunder or two. Cannot rule out a thunderstorm for tomorrow as we are watching our area for the chance for some storms tomorrow as a cold front then is going to work its way through. So we have this warm front coming in here. We've got a cold front that'll be working its way the opposite direction or during the overnight hours, which is going to actually cool us down for Friday for Valentine's Day. But as high pressure is going to kind of build in, and then our next front is looking to be this weekend. And much cooler weather is coming in behind that, and we will discuss that on the Coastal Cast this weekend. But let's head back here and take a peek back at our tornado warning and see what is going on with that at the current moment. Still some pretty tight rotation here. Getting very, very close to Lisbon here within the next half hour. Lisbon will be in this, should this be extended. So far, so good here, though, this evening. A lot better than it was this afternoon as this line is working its way in. This is going to be back in here is going to be our frontal zone. So the system is working its way through these. We do have what's called a linear storm mode here at this point. This day started out with clusters of severe thunderstorms and supercells just kind of popping up all over the place here, and a lot of severe and tornado warning cells working their way through this afternoon and into the evening hours. Starting to see this line, and we do anticipate that this line right in here will supercharge quite drastically as it's working through the overnight hours. So even after this broadcast, don't count out a tornado, as this line is forecast to strengthen as it moves into some more unstable air as it moves across. So definitely still a very deep warm sector as we are moving through the evening and overnight hours. Now, looking at this here, looks like we're starting to lose a little bit of that tightness and that rotation, but still some well-defined rotation here as this cell is moving up northeast towards Lisbon, and hopefully those people in Lisbon are in their safe spaces just in case. That tornado warning is shrinking slightly as it's following this area of rotation east northeast. They have not extended it yet, so we will see if they decide to extend this or not. They may have seen enough decrease in the tightness. We're not seeing as bright of colors as we were a little bit ago. Still some deep rotation in it, though, so don't count this one out. Let's take a peek back down here at these severe thunderstorms. Definitely trying to build some rotation here on that particular cell here too, just outside of Ellisville. Just looking at a little bit of rotation building there as well, some of that deepening in the colors. And back to our tornado. Definitely not ruling this one out completely as of yet. But they have not chosen to extend that tornado warning as of yet up towards the Lisbon area. But right now we're getting relatively close to Lisbon. We will be in Lisbon. Let's time this out here really quick. Lisbon, 23 minutes. Hinton, 11 minutes. West Butler, 16. Riverwood, 19. Pushmahada, 21 minutes. Lisbon, 23. Let's go check back on that rotation back here that we were seeing. Definitely some decent rotation here. Nothing tornado warned at this time. Could be just supercell, broad supercell rotation there. Not seeing a well-defined hook echo with that in any way, shape, or form. So definitely could just be some supercell rotation there. Big rotating thunderstorm. Definitely got tight rotation here on this particular cell here, moving towards Lisbon, east-northeast at 49 miles per hour. Got some further tightening here. Could be a small tornado. And there we got a tornado warning on that cell right there. Tornado warning just issued here on this cell right here where I was just talking about that rotation. They issued a tornado warning there for that particular cell as well. That cell is moving about east-northeast as well, looking to cross over Highway 84 relatively soon within the next few minutes. Lightsey, Pineview, Pleasant Grove need to be in your safe places. It is right out your back door at this current moment. Let's check out what we're seeing on high-res coefficient here. Nothing as far as debris goes, but does not mean that there is not a tornado. Definitely some broad rotation there. And as we get back up in here, they have extended that tornado out, tornado warning for this cell out towards Lisman and Butler area, all the way up into around Pennington. So Lisman, still definitely want to be in your safe place. Be getting ready. We are not far away here. At the current moment, we are looking Lisman, 22 minutes, 22 minutes. Let's take a, oh, I don't want to do that. Let's take a peek back at this other cell here, crossing over Highway 84 as we speak right now. Just outside of Laurel, in between Highway 84 and Sandersville. Pineview, Pleasant Grove. Pleasant Grove, definitely want to be in your safe place. Mill Creek, hopefully you guys are in your safe place at the current moment. Pleasant Grove, Atara Road. Definitely could be a tornado in that area at the current moment. Let's take a look back at this other worn cell here. A lot going on in this little area right here. We have multiple tornado worn cells here working their way east northeast around the same areas. So definitely want to keep our eyes open there. I'm not sure if there's any spotters. We can pull up the spotter network here and see if we have any spotters in the area. Looks like we've got a couple spotters up here looking to intercept on Highway 10 around Green Acres. Brandon Kopic, chaserweather.net. His live stream is rolling right now, looking to intercept. And then we've got another chaser back here. This is Corey Gherkin looking to also intercept. He's looking like he's getting in position here. These guys all looking to sit at the southwest edge of that rotation as it works their way. Let's take a peek back at this other tornado warned. Still a pretty good area of rotation there. I'm going to see if I can find a better radar site here. As we're starting to get out of radar range here. Still rotation here on this cell moving in towards Lisbon. Let's check back on their feeds here and see what they're seeing. They're definitely in position here. So let's watch their feed and see what we can see. We'll check back in here with him here in a second. Just want to dig in here to look at this rotation. As it gets a little bit closer to them, let's check in here. Nope. Not a whole lot of people out on the roads, as you can see. A lot of lightning associated with this here, as you can see here on this feed. Looks like he's decided to head back. Let's see what this other chaser's doing here. A lot of times these guys, chasing storms, you kind of change course here. They may be looking to go and intercept with this other area that looks a little bit better. Definitely more well defined at this point as far as a tornado at this current moment. So let's take a peek here at our correlation coefficient here and see if we can see anything that looks like it might be a debris ball. Not a whole lot of development out in this area. So as you could basically see from their chasing footage there, definitely not a ton of residential area, which is great news given where these tornadoes are. But this is a very well-defined area of rotation right in here at this current moment. So we're looking, let's run this out here as far as times go. West King 9 minutes, Boyce 12 minutes, Langsdale 22 minutes. A lot of these areas just went through area of rotation not too long ago, just barely off to the side just a little bit here. But still, we only looking, a population of 317 people. It's a very small amount of population. But it looks like these guys are heading down to intercept that storm, looking to drive down Highway 17, looking to make an intercept on this particular cell right down in here as it is moving towards their area. I would not advise, if you're a storm chaser, to be chasing unless you have a very well constructed vehicle to be chasing a storm in this direction moving towards you. That's a very dangerous thing to do. You want to stay on that southwest corner. Not a whole lot of exits here for these guys as we're watching them. Again, we're watching this tornado warned cell moving east-northeast at about 49 miles per hour. This one up here towards Lisbon, not anywhere near as well defined as this area of circulation right here. This could very well be a very dangerous tornado on the ground at this current moment. And looks like what we have here, looks like we do have a debris ball. So this is most likely a tornado on the ground. Definitely picking up some debris. What is down here? Looks to be possibly some homes. Definitely some structures down in here. So we definitely want to keep them in our prayers here as we're looking to see what looks like could be a debris ball here, pretty well defined in this circulation. So this probably is a tornado on the ground as we talk right now, picking up debris. Definitely a very dangerous situation at the current moment. So if you're in this area, please be in your safe space. If you live anywhere here along Highway 45, West King, you guys are going to be in it here relatively soon. If not already. Very dangerous, very, very dangerous. Definitely a tornado on the ground here as we are watching. Looks like these guys are going to be heading down Highway 17 to make an intercept here, but definitely a tornado on the ground. Tornado is on the ground for sure in this one. And this is observed, so definitely a tornado on the ground. Damage threat is considerable. Let's see what tornado warning remains in effect till 8:30. Well, that's extended. Definitely observed. So right here you can see tornado observed, damage threat considerable. Very dangerous situation. Tornado on the ground right now, moving over Highway 45 in a matter of minutes here, working its way east-northeast. Right now looks to be at 43 miles per hour, working its way northeast. Matherville in it, Evansboro, you are in it here relatively soon, moving pretty quick. Again, these guys up here looking to intercept, heading down Highway 17 away from that area of circulation just a little bit ago, up now moving towards Butler. Looks like this guy here is stopping to intercept that rotation. Or working his way slowly to try and intercept that rotation here. But again, very violent tornado here, very violent tornado on the ground, just about to cross Highway 45 in a matter of minutes here. West King, you should be in your safe place right now. West King, definitely be in your safe place. Let's switch back over here and we will look at our debris. Definitely a debris ball here. Definitely, this is a very large tornado very large and dangerous tornado on the ground here for these portions of Mississippi. This is a particularly dangerous situation. PDS tornado on the ground right now. PDS tornado. We're going to continue to watch this. Definitely picking up debris. What is down here? What is down here? Not seeing a whole lot of neighborhoods or anything like that. But a particularly dangerous situation here as we have a tornado on the ground picking up debris. We do have a debris ball here on radar as this area of rotation is moving east-northeast. Looks like these guys are set up here on Highway 17 to intercept. See if we can see anything on their video with those flashes of lightning. Check back in here real quick with this guy up here that was following that other area of circulation just to the northeast of this particular cell. Chasing tornadoes at night is just so extremely difficult. This is a very powerful tornado here on the ground right now, crossing over currently Highway 45. Very powerful tornado on the ground, potentially dangerous situation, PDS tornado. Just to the south of Shabuda, moving east-northeast. West King, be in your safe place. You need to be in your safe place now. As we get a little bit closer, we're going to follow up here with this storm chaser here. Let's take a peek. Looks like they're still heading south on 17 there, looking to head towards Highway 84. They have extended that tornado warning up to Highway 84. Golf ball size hail being associated with this, a particularly dangerous situation. Please take cover now if you are in these areas. Crossing over Highway 45 at the current moment. Hawaii is in it. We called this cell right before they issued that tornado warning. I told you there was going to be a tornado with this cell. Heading straight for these guys here, heading down Highway 17. Roughly be at their location here in roughly, 43? 31 minutes to that town. Population 124. Emory, so this particular tornado will be Emory 16 minutes, Evansboro 18, Water Valley 24 minutes, Paragon 24 minutes, Toxie 30 minutes. Total population here in these areas in this storm path, 317. Particularly dangerous situation here. Please take cover now. Damage threat is considerable. This is an observed tornado on the ground as we speak, crossing over Highway 45. Let's check our debris. Still a small amount of debris looking here. These guys all looking to intercept this storm. And we've got Corey Gherkin here, and looks like he's in position to intercept here in about 28 minutes. We'll keep his video up. Still a very broad area of circulation. Still, this tornado warning up here near Lisbon is still in effect. As of right now, these are the only 2 tornado warnings. Again, this is a very particularly dangerous situation here as this tornado appears to be on the ground. It was observed and is moving east-northeast. Still looking to have definitely a debris ball. Looks like it has since diminished. Not sure if that's just because it's back in over a very rural area or if the tornado may have lifted at this point. But we are going to jot down some information here so we can follow up on this particular storm. Confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located just east of Hawaii or 5 miles south of Shibuya or 8 miles south of Waynesboro, moving east at 35 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Damaging tornado. Radar confirmed. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly for those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. Tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of northeastern Wayne County. Very dangerous situation here. We're still continuing to monitor this particularly dangerous situation. This is a tornado that was confirmed on the ground just a short time ago. Unknown if we're still on the ground here at this current moment. Circulation has kind of diminished a little bit, but we are definitely still continuing to watch this. These guys are over here on the left side of the screen are looking to be in position to maybe intercept what could be, by the time it reaches them, still a tornado on the ground. But we will keep watching this as it progresses here. Still some very tight rotation. If you're just tuning in, we are watching a particularly dangerous tornado on the ground. This is a particularly dangerous situation here with a confirmed tornado just outside of Matherville right now, moving east-northeast at about 39 miles per hour, looking to head in towards Evansboro here relatively shortly. We are about... We'll time it out here. About 10 minutes from Evansboro at the moment. Very dangerous tornado was spotted on the ground. Confirmed tornado with damage. Particularly dangerous situation. Right in about to intercept with Matherville and Evansboro here relatively shortly, and looks to cross over the state line here in a few minutes into Alabama. They have extended that tornado warning up into Alabama across the state line as this particularly dangerous situation continues to unfold here with a tornado that was confirmed on the ground just a short time ago. Do have several chasers out there chasing this system. Still looks to be what could be a debris ball on radar. Matherville's definitely in it right now. As these chasers are looking to intercept here, we're going to kind of watch their video here and see what we can see with this particular storm. Again, this was issued as a PDS tornado, particularly dangerous situation, as a tornado was spotted on the ground and confirmed. Looks like a lot of that rotation has subsided here as far as that tight rotation. But these guys are still here looking to intercept here and see what they can see. This appears to have been a very large tornado on the ground for quite some time. We captured this all the way back around Ellisville about a half hour ago. Before it ever went tornado warned, we kind of called that out, expecting to see a tornado warning be issued very soon on that system. And sure enough, we definitely saw that tornado warning, and that turned into be a particularly dangerous situation for several people throughout this area, as a confirmed tornado was on the ground. We have this highlighted in our notes. We will definitely come back and review any kind of damage reports or storm reports for this area in Wayne County, Mississippi, just before it crossed over the state line here into Alabama, where these couple storm chasers here appear to be in position to intercept any bit of rotation that is left on this system. This is a giant supercell that had worked its way through and produced what seems to be a very dangerous and violent tornado as it worked through the Wayne County area and to the state line as the system progressed. So right now, as we speak, we have these 3 tornado warnings. One here is in Wayne County. The other one is in just over the state line here around Gilbertown, Alabama. The other is a tornado warning cell up here along Pennington. We watched that come through Lisbon and work its way across the state line through Quitman and those areas a little short time ago as well. That one's still showing a little bit of signs of rotation as it works its way just to the west of Myrtle Wood. at the current moment. We can take a peek at that on the correlation coefficient here and see if we see any that resembles any kind of debris from that particular worn cell. Nothing at the current moment, but still some rotation with that one. The rotation here on this particularly dangerous PDS tornado warning has seemed to really diminish. Still looking like we've got some, it's a very broad rotation at this point. We went from very tight rotation on this and all the way down to some very broad rotation now as it's getting ready to cross over the Highway 17 area where these chasers are chasing. Currently, they were looking to set up and intercept what could have been a very dangerous tornado and what probably was a very dangerous tornado for the Shibuda area of Wayne County near Waynesboro, Mississippi. Other than that, looking all clear for the most part as far as severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings go. We're covering the 3 tornado warnings right here in this small area as we talk right now. As far as severe thunderstorm warnings, nothing left as far as severe. We do have some flash flood warnings still in play here for Jasper, Mississippi, Jones, Mississippi, Coleman, Alabama, Morgan, Alabama, Marshall, Alabama, Madison, Morgan, Jackson, Alabama. So we got some flood warnings in those areas as well. And still watching these 3 tornado warnings. After this particularly dangerous situation, this is no longer a particularly dangerous situation as that rotation has decreased here. We definitely are going to look at storm reports and wait for the National Weather Service to review this information and get out there in the field and do some investigating tomorrow during the day. And we'll be looking for that final report to come out from them on exactly how this tornado transpired. But we do know that we watched this tornado from the very beginning back here in Ellisville, actually a little bit to the southeast of Ellisville. And we watched that produce from a severe thunderstorm into the tornado warning and eventually to the potentially dangerous situation tornado warning. And we are keeping anybody in this area in our prayers as we watch that storm unfold and move eventually across the Alabama border and into Needham and eventually up here towards Butler. Right now, looking like the chasers did not intercept any tornado, but definitely was a very dangerous situation for a short time. So we're going to X out of them. And I think that's where we're going to end our broadcast on that. I feel pretty comfortable here. We will probably see some more tornado warnings throughout the evening. And if any more seem to be particularly dangerous, more of those PDS tornado warnings, we will definitely let you guys know and keep you aware of that. We want to thank you for joining us here this evening. And as always, tune in to Myrtle Beach Aware anytime you are looking for live storm updates. We will keep you updated as much as we can. We do go live during events like this. So please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that like button, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for storm updates and live streams as well. So we want to thank you for joining us this evening, and we hope you guys all stay aware in the future. Thank you.